Hello Internet, welcome to my first round match of the Exeter Pokémon Society Summer Tournament against my very good friend Duncan. If you haven't yet seen the introductory videos to this tournament, you probably should familiarise yourself with the unusual rules, you might say. But if you have, then let's go on with it. Play musical. Now, here I am actually at the far end. Time of recording, it's too late to go back and change this. I didn't realise I was going to be recording it, so we're just going to have to deal with that much. Here I lead with my, well, first let's go over my team. Darkrai is, you can see here, 3 of the same Pokemon already. Darkrai is, he's on every team here, every team. Dark Void, no Sleep Claws, Dark Void, fast and smash through most things. Genesect here is actually dedicated Darkrai counter. As you will notice, Duncan also has one. So I've just led off with Darkrai, with Genesect, to take a Darkrai if it wants to come in, because this is Scarfed, it can U-turn out, it can do some damage. And it's 101 speed, I want to say, maybe 98. There's not much that can outspeed it, so it's a very safe lead. Duncan's led in with his Blaziken here, obviously a threat, I mean it's Uber, so all I can really do here is U-turn out. I'm running U-turn Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. Can't do a huge amount to him. I can just U-turn out and come in with a counter, which I do, as you notice here. Dragonite. This thing is a beast in this tournament. One of the few OU beasts here. But now, I don't know if Duncan predicted this, but he's gone for the knockoff. That was annoying. Is that my Lumberry? I rather need that, or at least wanted that for Darkrai, but see, he sees that he can't do anything to me. He thinks I might have Fire Punch. Brings in his Genesect. Doesn't think I've got Fire Punch. He sees he can't do much to me. Brings in his Genesect, and I do a very nice chunk of damage there. He's going to Ice Beam me, so I come in with my Blaziken. I saw that coming from a mile off, and so here he had to switch there because he knows that if I just get up one speed boost. Possibly, he's Scarfed as well, so he knows that I could just smash him. Now, this is a very good position for me because I here can get up my speed boost, and I'm ahead of his Blaziken. Now, this is a bit of unusual turn here, but what we see is I have the advantage over his Blaziken, and unless he can outpredict me, that's not going to go away. And see, since his Protector's failed, I knew he was going to go for Protect. I had the Sword Dance. I can outspeed him. And here, this is a very good blow for me. Because Blaziken is absolutely beastly. But, of course, there is no Sleep Claws. And he's a Smeargle. He has Focus Sash. He has Moody. Always a bloody threat. So he's just taking me out. All I can do is hope for a quick wake, basically. I unfortunately don't get one. He is able to smash me here, and we are pretty much back on even. Lucario, Darkrai, obviously not normally a good switch in against Lucario, but I did have Sash, and I was luckily able to land my Dark Void. And here, that was tense. I missed my Dark Void, I missed my Focus Blast, and if he had woken up there, he would have just ploughed through me. Aegis Slash could have taken him. That's double team Aegis Slash. Yeah, it's scummy. Could have taken him, but he could have done some serious work here. But luckily, I got through him. Genesect, dedicated Darkrai counter. U-turn. I actually chose to sack my Darkrai there because I could see that there's not a huge amount here that I could take it with. This Smeargle has Magic Coat, so I can't even Dark Void that. Shaman outspeeds me, Genesect obviously counter. Best I could do is speed tie with this, and his Darkrai most likely has a Focus Sash. So I just forced him out by sacking myself, and I knew that whatever he brought in, I would have a decent counter to. I would have my Genesect. As you see here, yeah, I actually predicted him to switch out here, predicting my Ice Beam. Which he knows I run. This is a very standard Scarf Special Genesect set. So I thought that he might go for his Darkrai, hoping for a free switch, or at the very least his Genesect. But he ended up staying in, which is not a problem because I have my Dragonite. which takes that quite nicely, and extreme speed. Now this, yeah, this is not banded, although it looks a lot like it. It's Lumberry just for this thing, and this is where that Lumberry knockoff really comes in annoying. See, I can't even take him down with one, but if I still had my Lumberry, I could have hit him with that, and then as I went to sleep, I could have hit him with a Dragon Claw. Then I would be sent to sleep. I would immediately wake up and hit him with an extreme speed. As it is, he got good knockoff on me. That's fair. I had to take that, and all I'm left doing is praying. He gets his substitute. At this point, it looked very, very bad for me. It looks very bad indeed. All I can do is hope for an early wake up, which I actually get. Smash through this. He can obviously take me down, but now, very luckily, I have my Genesect come in, and the best he can do is he either has to sack this or he has to bring in his Genesect to take the U-turn, which he knows is coming. But he actually chooses to sack it. I was going to go for a U-turn anyway, because if the Genesect came out, my Kangaskhan would handle it reasonably well. He chooses to stay in, I assume because he knew that I would have Fake Out on this. There's not a huge amount his Darkrai could really do anymore. That was unlucky for him. Now I bring in here, and he goes out for his Smeargle, I suppose just hoping for a speed boost, I think, from his Moody. Unfortunately for him, he didn't get one. Oh, but he outsped me anyway, and he got his speed boost. At this point, again, it looked threatening, but I got a lucky wake up. Again, I think that was 2 one-turn wake ups, and now here his Smeargle has no attacking moves. He's Protect, Magic Coat, Baton Pass, and Spore. I just have to wait to wake up here, and that is, as I wake, good game, a very good game. Duncan was a massive threat. He is extraordinarily good at Pokemon. Perhaps not so much team building. He reached 3 on the ladder for random battles, so I knew he was a worry, and with him gone, I was a lot more optimistic about this tournament. I'll upload the next video shortly, that was against Stephen Hawkins, possibly, and but for now, that's that. I actually ended up, after this battle, taking 2 things from Duncan's team, which I think is a compliment. I put my substitute on my Darkrai instead of Nicest Plot, because these games are very fast. They thinks it's so hard here. There's not really much opportunity to set up at all, even with a Dark Void. And I also took this Moody Smeargle, which, as you'll see in the next match, is something of a beast. Thanks for watching. That's my first match. I say I'll upload the next one shortly, and I hope you've enjoyed it so far.